recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Ooh, let me make myself big. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Candy Love, and I am here to discuss Netflix's Unknown Number, the high school catfish. And if I freeze a little bit, guys, this charge it to my spectrum and not to me. Because they playing games around here right about now. But I am not alone. I have my Philly diva here, Richie B. Hey, Richie.
Hey.
Hey.
If I seem
And I
distracted,
have my it's okay. And I have my
I'm
chick
making some
from New
music
York.
and
I
that's
think
all.
she's from the Bronx or the BX. Tamika in. Hey, Tamika.
Hey.
I was just in Long Island on the weekend.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
At the inn at somewhere. I forget what it was called. The inn at somewhere was for a party.
Okay, look at you in these streets. Okay, let's see. So, Tamika,
Mm-hmm.
what are your thoughts on the unknown number, the high school catfish? What are your thoughts?
This was
And
crazy as
listen, we're not holding back. This is not gonna be it is what it is. Because hey, I'm on 10 tonight, okay?
this was crazy as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I felt like it was an adult because of the way that the text was coming through after a while. I was like, this don't sound like how a child talks. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was thinking it was Owen's mama for a minute, but who Lord Jesus, I did not have that on my bingo card. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Richie B, what's your thoughts, girl?
Well, unfortunately for me, I already knew who did it because a lot of people were talking about it. So I looked at it. I was looking at it through a bit of a different lens. I was just analyzing the mother's movements, and I was just watching her extra hard because I already knew. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for the daughter. Like she's got like Stockholm syndrome or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. The mother has manipulated and lied to her for so long. Lied to the husband too. I mean, she was just lying to every damn body. But you don't do something like that for so long and then just be able to walk away from it overnight. I feel like, and maybe I missed something, but I never heard them say that they put her in counseling or anything like that because she absolutely needs it. Like, I don't even think it's really registered to her how deep it is what her mother did to her.
Right. That's yeah.
But
Because like
they were not
from
mad. She wasn't mad enough for me. Like she wasn't mad enough. She wasn't pissed off enough. She I
the
don't know.
mom wouldn't
It was
let her.
giving
You saw
Geppetto and Pinocchio.
when the cops came, she was immediately hugging her. She had her head all hugged up. She had her like hugging her around her neck and stuff. And even from jail, she was texting her all this stuff. Why didn't you text me that? And I love you. Like she didn't even give her a chance to really process what's going on. I'm glad whoever's idea it is, I don't know who put their foot down. I don't know if it was the dad or the court that's saying like she can't come around. I'm glad for that because it would be more of the same.
Yeah. I think it was a combination of it. I do feel like I appreciated the fact that the father was like, nah, I don't know where you going, but you got to get the hell up out of here tonight. Like, you got to leave. Okay.
Now,
Because that's supposed to be your job to protect your damn child. And if the mama ain't going to do it, we at least need to have the daddy step in and do it. Like, ain't no way you lied to me. You talking about you paying bills, you saying you still working, you saying you left the job, come to find out the damn job fired you, and one of the jobs, it was speculation that she wasn't even working for them before. So what was you doing every day? Like, I got so many questions, girl.
And we're not gonna get no damn answers. Like
Yeah.
my thing was like I was pissed the freak off because you bothered this girl for 2 whole years And then you up at the school like you so freaking concerned about everything that's going on with your child and with these kids, and you harass, but you the culprit. You're the one. Like, I was so freaking pissed. I'm like, why? Why? I'm like,
And you would
I'm
think when the
delusional.
FBI got involved that she would stop.
I was so pissed. But let's get into it. So the story is about Lauren Licari and Owen McKinney. At the time, they were 12 and 13 years old. Okay.
Mm.
12 and 13-year-old couple. But the bottom pictures, they were a little older. But the top pictures are when they were 12 and 13 years old. I have a
Baby.
daughter. It's a hell no for me. Richie, you have a daughter. What's your response on your daughter doing this at 12 and 13 years old?
I don't think it was that bad. It's a small town. It seemed innocent enough. They seemed like they were, I guess, grade school sweethearts. No. It didn't seem that bad. That it didn't seem that harmful, especially since all the parents were hanging out together. They became like a little clique, I guess, a little family and stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It
What
didn't
about
seem
you,
that bad.
Tamika? As a mother of a son, I have a son as well, but just as a mom, period. Like, how did you feel about them dating? Like really having a real freaking relationship?
I mean, I don't know how real it was. I done had my junior high sweetheart and my high school sweetheart, but I don't know what the dynamics was, because it just gets weird once these damn texts get involved. That's what make it even weirder, because it pretty much seemed like they was all just hanging out. We all would go to these parties together. Some people in the clique don't really care for her. Some people do, and he's like, "Oh, I invited her. We always did everything together. We went to all the parties together." Like she said, the parents was partying together. I don't know if I would be like, y'all dating boyfriend girlfriend thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I could understand that they gonna have their crushes and they gonna interact, and you come over there, ain't no y'all going up in the room, ain't no closed doors,
Right.
we gotta
Okay, well,
monitor some things.
everybody is with you and Richie, Tamika and Richie. So I'm the only one that thinks
Yeah,
she just
I
kind of
don't think they was on that level, because even the text that she was sending talking about, the blowing, it was like, girl, talking about, oh, well, come over here and be with me, because she ain't giving you that. She ain't supposed to be giving him that. She 14 damn years old. And then to know that
okay.
it's her mother, like looking at all the text in hindsight, is like, what the hell, ma'am? Oh my
Yes.
goodness. I just can't.
So they do have so a few months into their relationship, Lauren started getting messages from a stalker asking her to break up with Owen. She initially ignored those messages, thinking it's like people jealous of them at high school, but it started getting creepy and dangerous, every time the messages goes on. Um, so the people that the mom ended up pulling into these messages were a young lady by the name of Macy Johnson, Sophie Weber, Adriana, I think that's Owen's cousin, and Chloe Wilson. Now, Chloe, I don't feel nothing for Chloe because Chloe ass ended up popping up to be a bully. So I don't even care nothing about that. Whatever. I hate that lady, whatever she did to you, but bitch, oh girl, I'm sorry. Girl, you a bully. I don't even care. I ain't got nothing for you, okay? The mama, Kendra Licari, Sean Licari is the dad, and Owen's parents, Dave and Jill McKinney. So this stuff popped off on October of 2020. They were invited, well, everybody in the town was invited to a Halloween party. Lauren wasn't invited, but Owen said, if you ain't going, I ain't going. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. But Tamika, these messages are vulgar AF. They was like next level cringe. Like, I was embarrassed to read them as a 44-year-old woman. He no longer likes you. He's not into you for a while. Hi, Lauren. Oren is breaking up with you. Those are okay. Those are not as bad. It's obvious he wants me. He laughs and smiles and touches my hair. You are the ugliest person I've ever seen. You're not sure what he told you, but he's coming with me to the Halloween party. DTF, which is down to flop. Okay. And the other one says, I forgot, I can't see what it says. What does it say? Can you see that one, Tamika? Somebody she called her ugly and you lonely or
Uh,
something. He loves you and you the ugly, lonely, ugly ass girl. Tamika, what are your thoughts on these messages?
they're disgusting. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, the fact that this was going on for more than a year. You are nonstop just harassing and telling her she the ugliest person I ever seen. You know, nobody don't like you. You anorexic. I mean, just all of these different things. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, y'all. I really don't have no words, to be honest. It's just, it's already disgusting when you thinking that it's one of the kids and they doing all these investigations. Parents is getting involved, trying to ask questions. The authorities is supposed to be involved in investigating it, and we can't come up with who the hell is doing this. We figuring that is, I don't remember all the damn girls' names. I'm sorry, but it seemed like we was mostly jumping between who was it, Chloe and Owen.
Mm-hmm.
Their names kept coming up a lot, and at one point they wanted to be able to talk to all the kids in the classroom, and I think it was the gym teacher was so over them always fighting and arguing that he was down for it. But then they end up saying, no, y'all can't do this. You know, y'all can't just come in and be interviewing people, damn kids. Which makes sense, because you ain't gonna have, you know, kids talking about their parents and just interrogating them.
Mm-hmm.
But mm-mm.
So, Richard, what are your thoughts on these messages? These are not as bad. However, you can call the child ugly, and she lied about the messages not being her in the beginning, but they didn't find any other evidence of nobody else
Oh
but
my
you.
God. Sorry, y'all.
You find.
Hold on.
So, Richard, what are
I
your thoughts on these messages, which is kind of light work, but still wild?
yeah, these are light in comparison to like the real bad ones, like
Mm-hmm.
her creamy stuff, and he wants BJ's, and like, lady, he's 13 now.
Mm-hmm.
What I will say is, I don't mean to jump ahead,
No,
but
we can
at the
go
end
ahead.
when she gets caught, and she brings up her trauma. Last night, I don't know if you was watching my live last night with the police, and as soon as
Yeah.
I said ice, that the lady started crying and said she was scared, and it
Mm-hmm.
was given like, okay, the white woman tears thing, like, now your trauma. But when I listened to her, and she was saying, whatever happened to her, she didn't want it to happen to her daughter. It's like, in her sick mind, she is protecting her daughter by chasing this boy away. There's two things sides to it. She's trying to chase this boy away. I don't know if she's trying to make her, because she said her daughter was insecure about being skinny or whatever. Is she trying to chase these people away to make her daughter not have a boyfriend so nothing bad can happen to her? Is she trying to make her daughter have low self-esteem so, again, no, she won't be, I don't know, be having sex or whatever, or won't have a boyfriend? But I think in her mind, she was protecting her daughter by chasing this boy away. But then it seemed like, well, when he got a new girlfriend, that was the goal, right? So why are you still mad? So are you attracted to this boy? Like, what's really
Yes,
good?
she was cutting his steaks. She was cutting his food. She
Ooh,
was his coach. When he had to go away for a league game or something, she wanted to make it a damn weekend, a party or something. She wanted it to be a thing. This is not even your son. This is your child's
boyfriend.
boyfriend or friend boy, whatever you want to call it. And it's not that deep. Why are you? And the mama was like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, I didn't understand this lady, and that's not for me to understand because that ain't no shit I would do ever in my life. But I don't, because I'm not gonna be attached. I'm not doing it, okay? But you tell your child Owen and I down to suck finger FUCK. Why are you texting your child that? She's 13, 14 at this time. Owen liking our science conversation about Sophie. You telling the child to unalive herself. His life would be better if you were dead. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that's a little bit more than protecting your daughter. I was trying to give her that, but I forgot about
Yeah, but then she's
that
telling
part.
her like I'm a cream on his fingers or some stupid shit. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about To me, that was like PDF file type shit.
Listen, if I was Owen's mom, we would have had to have a talk, if you know what I'm saying. When they would have told me it was her, yeah, I'm coming to see her about
They were
what you did
too
to my
calm,
son.
Richie. They were too calm for me. Ain't no way in the hell we wouldn't been windmilling. Okay,
That's what I'm saying. I think
the
everybody
house
might
would
have
have been
been
on
shocked.
fire. Just like my son's life been on fire, your house would have been on fire. I would have burnt that. I would have burnt it. I would have burnt the. I would have did. I would have burnt the grass or something. I might go to jail for arson, but god damn, ain't no
Or
way
fight
I'm gonna
me.
be.
You gotta fight me at least. You at least gotta fight me.
We got to fight. Cause what? Why? Cause why was this necessary? You supposed to had a job or two. You didn't have a job, so you are up in the wee hours of the morning sending these 30 to 50 messages to these people a day. The parents had to take these kids' phones because you were so fucking obsessed.
And
Why?
this is what I don't understand with the first law enforcement agency. How can you not tell that it's an adult? Because they have too much information. They have too much. The new phone numbers, the new phones, the pictures. Oh, when they thought it was Denise. I'm jumping ahead, but like I
No,
don't
you're
know.
good. You're fine. You're fine.
Like, how can you not tell it's an adult?
That's weird. Like, and then for oh god, I can do something right now. I can get a phone number and tell you who the hell this phone number belongs to. And if not, I can tell at least what phone company it came from. They dumbasses couldn't even do that. What kind of
No.
police they got in their town? If they
Well,
can't
just
pull up
like that
a phone
girl,
number.
what's her name? Chloe. Her dad was like, I knew it was her from the beginning,
Well, why
and
you
he
ain't
just kind
say
of
nothing then? You should have
he.
confronted her with your big bully ass, your big bully daughter.
Well, I
Because
don't
he
know
probably
if
thought your daughter
he
was doing that
so
shit for real. He probably
he
thought she
was
was doing it
law
for real.
he was law enforcement too, but maybe that wasn't his county. Maybe they don't step on each other's toes. I don't know, but he said he told Owen. Is that his name? Owen.
Yeah.
He said he told Owen's parents that it was
Mhm.
her. He thought it was her from the rip.
And see, at first I thought it was. I said Lauren is doing this stuff to get attention. Like I think the principal said, I said she's doing this stuff to get attention. But
Right.
it was like they kept going, and then the thing is like, why did they change the number? And I'm like, why do I have to change my phone number because somebody is an idiot? But okay, change your phone number. They didn't change the phone numbers. They kept the phone numbers. But then this lady kept dragging all these other people in it, which was what I mean, you made it worse. Now you adding more fuel to the fire. Now you got these other kids pulled in it. They got to come to the police station. They got to be in the school. You're wrecking these kids' lives by doing this. Like, what did you think was gonna come of this? And then when the police confront your monkey, your donkey buck too fast, you gonna sit there and say, do they have to know? Do you have to tell? Bitch, what? Yes, I'm telling. What do you mean? What do you
Yes,
mean? Are you have
absolutely.
to
They
tell?
need to know.
Hell yeah. This motherfucker was crazy. I'm sorry, but excuse my language. This was shit pissed me off because as a mother, I would never do anything to hurt my child or my children. I would never do that. I would never. I would never. I would try to, you know, I might F up somebody else's child over my kid, but God, I'm not bothering my kids for what? And you got a whole husband, girl. If your husband ain't, go find you a boyfriend. That was why was you so obsessed with this child? Then you're gonna put it on your childhood trauma and you depressed and what else? Girl, go away from me with this, Apollo. I don't care. Oh, it was so crazy. Oh,
Well, you
That's
heard her
why I
sister
could not
say.
believe what her stories was. I'm sorry.
go ahead, Tamika.
Oh no, I was saying that's why I couldn't believe what her stories was and her reasoning. To me, she come off like a child, like she's a grown woman, but it seems like she's still stuck in her teenage age or child age, whatever her mental issues is. I'm not a psychologist. I can't, um, pinpoint what exactly it is, but it is given a little bit of munchins, and I think they brought that up. Typically, people that have that munchins, they will literally make their child sick in order for them to take care of them, in order for them to get attention, in order to keep taking them back and forth to the hospital. And in her case, it's like she's doing this so that her daughter will have to keep running back to her and need her, and she's pretending that I'm protecting you and I'm here for you, girl. I can't believe they doing this to my baby. The whole while is her doing it. It also comes off like she did want this damn boy. Like I just don't get it. I don't get you sending him those kind of texts. You sending your daughter those kind of texts about him. At one point, they mentioned that she was always wanting to invite him over, always be an extra with him, cutting his damn steak for him, feed him. Like, what are we talking about here, man? I'm more concerned with her wanting to mess with the damn boy than I am the two teenagers messing around. Like, what is happening? I don't know. I can't
Weird.
pinpoint
I
what her
pretty much,
frame of mind is. And those excuses she was given, absolutely not.
They didn't make a lick of sense what she was saying in the end.
Mm-mm. Hey, Kendall.
I think it definitely Munchausen by proxy, where you see the mom getting the kid, or the parent getting the kid, giving the kid cancer medicine, and they in wheelchairs and stuff, and they ain't got a touch of cancer or diabetes or whatever ailments that they're claiming that they have. And her sister said she was like an attention seeker.
yeah.
So she
Yeah,
was definitely getting off
it
on it.
definitely comes off like an attention seeker, and it just feels like she's jealous of her child. Like she hate her child. There's no way you gonna tell me you love your child and you care about her and you doing something like this to her. And then when they asked her, like, wow, you was telling her you was, to unalive herself, like, were you ever scared that she was actually gonna do it? She gonna say no. I wasn't worried about that because I know what kind of person she is, and we always talk. It don't matter, like, oh, that was pissing me off. This lady just was like making my stomach turn.
Because it was affecting him. It affected Owen. He was getting aggressive at the basketball games. She looked like the daughter was all kinds of depressed. She just didn't know it, you know? They worried. Like, think about this. You're
Yeah.
13 or 14 or however old you are, because it went on for 2 years. And, like, every time you do something, you go out, or this person knows what you did, even when you talk to the police. So it's like getting really scary at a point. Like, I, that was like, oh my God, I just feel bad for the daughter and the husband, really.
Yeah. And then he
Because I
was
was,
weird because I'm just still stuck on how you don't know this woman is working. Like, how she lead a house, but she can't. I mean, like, how? I don't understand because my husband leave the house before I do. However, I know he gonna know if my monkey ass ain't go to work because we gonna talk on the phone and I'm gonna be out. Like, why your husband ain't know you was not working, and then you didn't have the second job you claim you had. You didn't even have that job, and then he was like, "Y'all can't leave here because the police need to be here because I'm gonna do something." And then she started the relationship between the mother and the daughter before the husband came in. It was like she was holding her, cradling her, like she didn't want her to find out what was going on. But then it's like you protecting her when the daddy come in. But why you doing all that shielding her now from the daddy? Like from what the daddy gonna say? I don't know if she thought the daddy was gonna hit her or what, but I didn't understand. Like, why are you doing all this now? All this.
she was holding her because,
First
like,
of
she didn't want
all,
her to
I
freak.
didn't like how. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She didn't like want her to freak out. It was like she was shielding her from what the police were telling her, and it was weird. Like, that's what I mean. Like, she didn't even give her. The daughter didn't get it. Like, couldn't cry, couldn't really process. It sounded like the daughter didn't believe that the mom did it at first. Isn't that what she said? The
Yeah,
passenger in the
I
state.
think she just was in shock. I was also pissed at that because why are we talking to the daughter with her in the damn room? I felt like mama needed to be taken away and they should have
I
been
thought
talking
that
to the
too.
daughter by herself. I
I was
didn't
waiting for one of the
understand
cops to
that.
be like, "Get off of her. Get away from her, please. Get off her."
Yeah, because he was like, "You need to call your parents, come get you right now." No, don't worry about it. I'll call your parents because you cannot stay here any longer. You got to go. And it was like once he said you gotta go, it was like that's when it was like, oh no, I can't be without my daughter. Lady, you don't care about this child because if you did, you would not have done the shit you did because how do you love your child and care for your child if you would do that to them? Who does that? I am so what they say. I'm so the gas is flabbered. I'm just done. I just don't understand, and I'm not supposed to understand this shit because this ain't the type of shit I do. I protect mine. I don't cause unnecessary. You got this child being depressed. You didn't call her skinny, telling her she dressed like a slut. She ain't got no ass. You talking to her all these crazy things to her, making her feel bad about herself. I guess so she can come to you and talk and vent and tell you how she feels. But they're not. But if you're gonna text her in 20 minutes some bull crap, how are you? How you working against yourself? You're doing double work. You texting this child about how she looks, then you got to cradle and cuddle and tell her everything's gonna be all right. Ignore it. What? That's too much work. That's like having two boyfriends. What? That's too much going on. I can't be coddling my child, trying to make her feel better, and then I'm texting in the next room some bullshit. No. It's too much. This is too much. Too much. She ain't had no job. She didn't have a job.
And yeah, the fact that they said she was sending, because I guess she started getting addicted to it. She was getting a rise out of it. I don't know, but they said she was sending anywhere between hundreds to thousands of texts a day. And the fact that she worked in tech, that gave her the leeway to know the different things to do. And when the father said she had a couple of phones, that made me feel like a couple is three or more. Because if it was just two, he would have just said two. So she had all different kind of burner accounts and was texting her damn daughter from the other phones. I said, yo, this is really,
because that husband was like, oh, she got another phone. Go check it. She got another phone somewhere. He was like, she got all these phones. And then she have a phone or a laptop or something in the barnyard. And I was like,
yeah.
Shout out to the husband. Like, no, she got more than that one phone.
I was just
not
so
protecting his own.
I was so confused.
And I'm assuming because she said that she worked, different tech jobs or whatever. And sometimes, there's a lot of jobs now where you can work from home. Sometimes you might be working from home all the time, or you may work from home, some days out the week and going to the office some days. Because they said she stayed saying, oh, I got this to do. I got that to do. I got to go to work. It's not funny, but she literally had the whole damn town full. She had her house full. She was very good at being manipulative and being a liar.
Yes, Naomi. She was married to the girl's father. Yes. That was her husband. Yes. They all lived in the same house. And then they had another house, another storage unit, or another house or something. And then that got an eviction notice or something. I'm like, what are we doing? What is going on here? What is going on? Did y'all understand what was going on with them?
No, because like I said, what did she say to him when they got the eviction notice? Like, what was the reason? Like, why are we getting evicted? Like, I wonder what she told him, because he was just oblivious, and I felt bad. The storage unit because she wasn't paying the bill.
Because she wasn't working. She had no damn job, and he was like, he lost a lot of stuff that he really wanted to keep or whatever. So a lot of collector's items or whatever, and he lost it because she wasn't doing. But no, I don't blame her. I blame you because
Okay, so for those who didn't watch it, it starts with Chloe and the boyfriend, and then they get in text, and the parents go to the school like, "What are you doing about this?" So the principal, he starts with looking at the cameras. Once he sees the type of messaging that's going on, he's like, "Whoa!" Like, even that'll make a 60-year-old man blush, because she's saying some really wild stuff on here. And then the principal starts trying to line up. Okay, well, he has the girl start texting him, but somebody texts him so he could look on the cameras and see who's texting. And they had a few suspects, and one of them, the first one was who?
Chloe, not Chloe. What's the little girl name? A minute, we go back.
Like, it was some girl on there. It was some girl. I forget what her. Okay.
Macy, was it Macy or Sophie? One of the two. I can't remember who it was.
Adriana is the cousin.
Yeah.
Chloe is the bully.
I can't remember
Sophie,
who.
Sophie was close to him. I don't remember Macy.
Yeah.
So Sophie was like a close friend to the boy, and everybody thought like they never got along. They said they never got
Yeah, they
along
got along.
because
Yeah.
he liked the boy a little bit, but they never got along. And then it was Chloe. Now Chloe was a bully, and nobody really liked her. But her dad was like a sheriff or something, and everybody was scared of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of an asshole. That's why nobody feels bad for her really. And she really took the brunt of the suspicion, Chloe,
Yeah.
because she was so mean to everybody apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And
But I don't feel
then
bad for Chloe though, because
no,
look,
I
and
don't.
her bully came out. It came out. You know,
That was
throwing
like
carrots at people and shit. You know. Yeah.
immediate karma for being a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And then the girl Adriana is actually so. I think they got their numbers changed, and they had went to the police. And after that, the mom texted a photo of them, and the photo could have only been taken at their house during the holidays, and the only person that was there was the girl Adriana, who's their cousin in some
Mm-hmm.
kind of way. So they start questioning her, and then after Adriana, what happened?
It was
Also,
just like all of them was one by. It was always something. It would be like every few weeks or so, it'll be a different person. She'll put it on a different child, and she was allowing it to linger. However, Owen was still tied to it, which it took it off of her daughter and put it onto these other kids. You had it seem like Chloe, you were sending them pictures of things that they were doing together, like when they were kids or whatever, or when they were at a party or something. She was sending them pictures like that and making it think it was Chloe, or making it think it was Adriana because Adriana was the cousin that did not. She was real quiet. She didn't have a lot of friends, so you want to make it seem like it was her. But
she
another
was
thing I
going
hate
too
about what
hard with
happened
it.
was Lauren was telling her mother everything. She was telling her mother everything. So every time they talked about something, the mother knew about it and she could text it back to the group. So they had to be careful about the things they said and use code words and things like that, which is too damn much as children. Why are we doing this?
And then
It
I
was
felt
just
like
too
the
much.
police should have known it was an adult when after they questioned Chloe and she was trying too hard. Chloe was like, yeah, like she was pretending like she was Chloe on the phone. And even
Mm-hmm.
all the kids were like, well, if it was Chloe, she wouldn't be telling us that it's her. She
Right.
wouldn't be making it so obvious. It's obvious somebody's trying to set Chloe up. And to me, it was like this level of sophistication aren't these 13-year-olds, okay? Not saying it was really sophisticated, but
Right.
the stuff she was doing, these 13-year-olds wouldn't have been doing all of that.
Yeah, and then it was like Chloe was, she was so popular. She was with these other schools. They was thinking like she was jealous of her. They were jealous of her because she had friends at other schools and things like that. But she was texting her, "Finish yourself or we will." Bang. What?
Yeah.
You gonna tell this? You're gonna text this to children? Finish yourself or we will. Bang. I'm like, what the? And then she was a basketball, like an assistant coach with the high school basketball team. And then I
Yeah.
think she was a coach with the boyfriend's team too. Like you're volunteering, doing all these noble things, and you're not a noble person. You're not a good person. You're not. You're not that person. What's her name? What was mom? Kendra. You are
Kendra.
not that person.
Yeah, because it was like she was around the kids all the time. She was at all the activities. She was her basketball coach and her baseball coach. She was one of those parents that's involved in everything, right? And so she had access. She was able to see. And not only that, the daughter's coming to her and telling her stuff. And then you're using all of this to weaponize against her. Child.
Yes, Naomi, she is dangerous. The mom is dangerous because she could have made any one of those children unalive themselves, hurt one another. She could have caused a lot of problems other than the mental. She could have caused a lot of physical harm and a lot of physical things to these children as well as their families. Like,
Exactly.
and I think somebody asked, let's see.
Yeah, PTA mom, volunteer mom, all of
Mhm.
the above.
So
All
when
of
the
the
husband
above.
found out, Naomi, that was when that was at the end. When he found out, that's when the police was there. And then she ended up going to jail after that. So it didn't the husband was there the entire time while she was doing all this. You know, she was just shit, I don't understand. She was doing too much. She did get jail time. I think she did what, a year and a half?
Yeah, they
She
gave
Why
her
don't you
they
make
gave
some
her the
sense?
max 19 months, which that was
18
not
months.
enough time for me at all.
She should have got a year for every damn text message she sent because ain't
Yeah.
no way in the entire hell you send these type of messages, unalive yourself, take yourself out, or we will. Bang. I'm gonna cream on him. He's gonna stick his peen in my poo knot. Like things like that. That should have been triple time for them type of texts. Why is this lady free to roam? And then the girl, I understand that's your mother, but she was not mad enough for me. She was not. She was not mad enough for me. Nobody was mad enough for me. Nobody.
I
Nobody.
think they were in shock, and then white women, they're like the crown jewel of America, so they wasn't gonna go too hard on her. It's like they had way too much compassion for this nonsense.
Now, had it been us, had it been Candy, Richie, Tamika up there with our kids doing this foolishness, girl, they would have laid us flat, okay? We
Yeah,
would not have gotten we
even
would
how
not
the
got no
cops
Netflix show.
even how the cops interacted with her, there's no way that they would have been interacting that same way with a black or brown person. I'm sorry. It just because they
No.
was over here. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, this is gonna have to come out to the public. There's no way that we could keep it. At one point, she was saying, of course, she daughter to know, and they like, we gotta let her know. And again, when they're going in there to tell the daughter, why do y'all have this lady in here with her? Holding on to her for dear damn life, talking about I can't leave, I gotta protect her. You wasn't thinking about protecting her this
The
whole damn
person who's
time.
been victimizing her, y'all letting her just hold her and caress her. I
Yeah.
didn't like that.
She was supposed to
Yes,
be in
yes.
handcuffs right then and there. Period.
They handled her
Period.
with kid gloves. This shit went on for 22 minutes. 22 months. 22 months. 22 months. It's giving Geppetto and Pinocchio because where is the outrage? The daughter still smiling at the end of the damn documentary. You still smiling.
Yeah,
It's
because
the mama, she could look
Candy,
what she
like
got
I
to go in the
said,
court.
she done manipulated that girl. That girl needs major treatment and counseling. Like it's gonna take years of counseling for it to really register to her what her mom did to her. She's about the only one that I could give that grace to, that I could, that she was in shock and she's really not understanding, like, how could my mother say this to me? At one point she even says, like, she want to ask her, but she don't want to ask her, like, why was you telling me to unalive myself? I still can't believe that that was my mother that was saying that to me.
So she's always like said the daughter wasn't in shock. She was controlled. Mom didn't give her
Yeah, she
permission to
was.
be
That's why I
upset.
said she was manipulating her for years.
She
So
didn't give
you
her
can't
permission to
just
be
break
upset.
out of that just like that. Yeah, no.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
Baby Naomi, you gonna be mind blown from the beginning to the end, and
Mm-hmm.
it's ridiculous. I was pissed off from the beginning, like, and I
Yeah.
knew it in my mind. I knew it was the mom because I'm like, this is too this is too much. I thought it might have been a daughter, but I'm like, maybe this is the mama because they do shit like that, and it was just too much. No, Kendall, the father had no clue that this lady was doing this. They all, and then their
Yeah, she
family was
didn't want
being
to
torn
ask.
apart. Their family was being torn apart because of everything that was going on with this daughter. It was just,
Mm-hmm.
it was breaking them apart. Not knowing this lady was the reason why this shit is falling. She's the
Yeah.
reason.
And at the end of the day, even if she would have asked, this lady wasn't going to do nothing but lie. She was lying the whole time because when they first came, it was like, we know it was you. We have traced the phones to your damn IP address. She tried to say no. Then it was like, okay, I know I'm caught. So then she going to start trying to tell half truths. oh yeah, it was me, but I didn't start till later. I wasn't the original person that was doing it from the beginning, which that was a damn lie. You were the damn original freaking person, lady, with your crazy
And then
ass.
the reason why she said she started doing it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, talking about she was doing an investigation. Like, bitch, you wasn't investigating a damn thing.
You the reason why this shit started, because I believe she is I think she is the leader of this shit. I think she started it. I think she was
She
the
did. The
first.
Started.
police said she did. They never found no other people
Nobody
texting
else.
this girl but her damn mama.
Mm-mm. And it's like her lie was stupid. You know, it was you're trying to investigate, girl. That's what the police is for. You're doing the investigation by hurting your child. Who does that? Who talks to their child or any child that way? Like, you're not saying things that make sense. The shit you said didn't even go. It didn't match. You telling the child to jump off a bridge. You telling her to unalive herself. What? You got caught up in it. But when did you realize this is too enough is enough?
When she
Oh,
said she got caught up in it, I think she was alluding to like that she fell in love with that boy. What do you think?
say it again.
When she said I got caught up in it, do you think she was alluding to being in love with the boy, with the little boy?
I think she got caught up in the hype of what she was doing with all these messages. I don't know if because it went beyond him. I mean, it was him, but it went beyond him because you're telling your daughter all these bad things,
Cause she
and they weren't even
stopped.
together anymore. You
Didn't she
still
stop
doing
messing with the daughter after he left?
that. Owen said he ain't saying shit to Lauren. Like he ain't talking to that. He ain't talking to her no more. He was done. He was
Poor
done.
Lauren.
And then he
Poor.
coming home and the police now they didn't have the best of the best house, but they got a damn RV, y'all. They ain't that damn broke. They ain't shoot that bad. They got a whole
Yeah, I
RV.
think she did want that boy. I think she wanted her daughter's life. I don't know, but that was just sick to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so too.
And the mama shouldn't even have access to a damn phone today. She should have to talk on a damn dial a phone like we had back in the 80s, 90s. She,
She really should be labeled as some type of
that's what she
sex
should
offender.
have. She should have no internet access, no nothing.
She should be labeled as a sex offender. I'm sorry.
She should, yes, because the things you were saying to
Or
those
child
children,
endangerment at the very least.
yes,
Child
yes,
endangerment.
yes, that was disgusting. That was
Trying to
disgusting.
do something. They let her off too easy.
Yes, yes, and she still had a smile on her face. Like I don't understand. And then you're gonna tell you played on her insecurities about her being thin, about her hair, about, but then you telling this lady, agreeing with this lady while she bullshitting you, talking about yeah, well I could have been talking to myself. No, you was talking to your daughter. You was
That's what she
talking to your
said. I
daughter.
missed it.
I'm like, lady, shut up. Stop feeding her that BS. Let her fall for that. Because that she knows she was thinking about that damn boy. She was talking to her daughter because that's how she felt. Then you telling this
Yeah.
child about sucking penis, like sucking cock or whatever. Who talks to children like that? Why? She should be under the jail. Lock her ass up. Throw away the key. She should not be able to breathe fresh air. She should be leaving carbon monoxide all day, every day. And when she leaves the earth, let her leave. Because ain't no way she'll still be breathing air with the rest of us. No, she's a menace to society.
She is.
No.
She didn't get mandatory counseling, nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. She got nothing but 19 months and back out the door. Other than she couldn't talk to her daughter. And I didn't understand that. Like, okay, you can't talk to your daughter, but here while you was in jail, you was emailing her? That bullshit you was emailing
But
her?
wasn't she saying I'm mad at you? You didn't text me back? Like all this, like still on some crazy shit.
You don't like your daughter. You don't. Sending butterfly kisses. Call you tonight. I miss you like crazy. What else it say? something. Good morning, my beautiful daughter. Girl, shut up. That's the shit you should have been texting her for 2 years. Then sucking wee wee and giving blowjobs and finger fucking and oh Lord, excuse me, finger popping. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it's
I'm
like
so pissed.
But at one point, she put, "Hey, my monkey head, I'm mad at you. You said
Yeah,
goodbye, but you didn't say I love you. I forgive you. Like, get the hell up out of here. You forgive me."
girl. Yeah, lady, shut up.
She needs to be in the pits of damn hell. I'm sorry, child. Everybody
so
ain't meant to be a mother.
Yes,
for the
Callie, those were
people.
disturbing messages she was telling her, like those sexual things you were saying to your daughter and to this boy and these children. That was this. Oh,
So for the people who didn't see it, so after they accused the cousin of doing it, the principal, he didn't really look into the mom. Now, the other guy, Chloe's dad, who is also in law enforcement, I believe he was a sheriff or some kind. Maybe he was in a different county. I don't know. But he said that he told, at the end of the thing, he said that he told the boy's parents immediately he thought it was her. He knew she was crazy. And he's a detective himself or in law enforcement himself. So after that, after the local sheriff does all, he said he exhausted all of his resources, which was kind
yeah.
of a cop out to me because you aren't even considering her because she was the baseball coach and she was in 6th grade or 6 years old or she was always there to help people. So then the FBI gets involved and he runs some type of data analysis. He dumps the boy's phone, and then nothing comes up because she's using burner phones. And then he, because his parents are the ones that was really pressing the issue, the boy's
Yeah,
parents, because
yeah.
when he would get a new girlfriend, she would text him, and that affect he had text she when he got a new girlfriend. The mom started
The
texting
mama.
his new girlfriend almost immediately. Like, how are you even getting these people phone
They
numbers?
were texting the girl mama.
She lived a whole hour away. She wasn't even from their town, and it was
He
a
texted
very
the new
small
girl
town.
mama. That was
They only
crazy.
had one stoplight in the town. That's how small the
Yes.
town was.
One school from kindergarten to high school. One school. So
Yeah,
everybody knew
it's a small
everybody.
town, so I can believe that they didn't really have resources like that, and some of the damn cops just didn't seem like they was equipped, and they wasn't gonna look and think that her own mother was doing this to her. That's gonna be the last damn thing they was thinking about. So as soon as the FBI got into it, they was able to subpoena records. That's how they started tracking it down. First, they subpoenaed the burner phone records, and then they subpoenaed the links to the I forget what
Cause
the hell it
she was using something like
is.
text. She was using something like text now,
And the
but from
apps
her
and
real
things like
phone.
that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and they was able
So
to
he was
break it
able to
down.
subpoena the text now people and say,
Yeah.
"Give me the records, the IP address," and then they ran the
Mm-hmm.
numbers. The boy's mom, gave her everybody's phone number that they had,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
he was able to subpoena Verizon to get the real phone number that these calls were being placed from. Because even though you're using text now, your IP address is still the same.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
the mom, her phone, they said they ran everybody's phone number. The only phone number that was coming up was hers, because even the
Yep.
FBI dude was like, he didn't believe it at first. He wasn't
Mm-hmm.
really like, nah, this can't be right. Maybe she was
Mm-hmm.
helping out, but it kept coming up, her phone
Yep.
number.
Coming up. Yep. Coming up.
Exactly.
It came up too many times for it not to be her. And then for her
Mm-hmm.
to be in tech, how you don't know? For you to be
Because
in
she
tech,
got
how
away
you
with
don't
it for
know?
so long.
Yeah, she
What
got
you
away
do?
with it really long, and she got more and more comfortable the more and more time went by. So she figured,
But
Yeah, because
ain't
the
nobody
FBI
gonna
dude,
catch
wait,
me.
real quick. The FBI dude said that when he was like, first he was like, it can't be her. This, they really were like, this ain't her. But then he
yeah.
was like, I thought about it, and she's always calling me and pressing me for details of the
Mm-hmm.
case. She's always here. Like, she's always around. Like,
Yep.
those people who set fires and try to help the firemen put the fire out afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like that. She was always
Yep.
around in the cut. Like, well, what's going on with the case now? Or what, so he was like, it's got to be her. Like, come on.
Yeah. But that's how people do when they've done something, they try to stay on your heels to see what you got, what information you got, what you know, what you don't know. They
Exactly.
want to know how they need to move moving
Mm-hmm.
forward. But
Yeah.
when they caught her ass up, she sat there in that chair with both feet in that chair. and she balled up like, oh shit. It was just like, but she didn't have a. She was like, yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm like, where
Because
are
for
your?
real, for
Where's
real,
the water?
for
Where
real,
the
for real,
water?
the FBI dude was like, I'm gonna need a full confession from her. They was like, this might be tough, but the way they played it, they was like, your number keeps coming up. Like we know it's.
Yeah.
He couldn't say we know it's. He said like basically like girl, and she was like, all right, it was me. You know, he was no, he was like, you know, it probably started out different at first, right? Right? And she was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, like he got her to confess. But
Yeah.
she didn't really confess at first, but he got her to say like, yeah, it started off, you know, as me trying to help with the investigation, and then she just started talking more and more. That's why I say you always need a lawyer. As soon as they come with their shit, get a lawyer.
Yeah.
But yeah, she told on herself, dummy.
And then at this point right here, the little girl really did start crying to the daddy was like, bitch, you got to go. Then that's when the little girl started showing tears. Like, it was like, no, she is
But you
so
saw
hurt
how the
because her
mom was
mother's
smothering her, right?
gone. Huh?
You saw how the mom, she was like smothering her.
Yes. She was like, no, I can't go. Like, no. He was like, no, your mama's on, your parents are on their way. Your parents
Yeah,
are on their way.
Yeah, he had already
I
told.
appreciated the fact that he was like, I don't know where the hell you going, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You are not going to be able to stay here anymore. And I know Kendall asked earlier, yeah, he did divorce her, and the daughter was saying like, I don't think my father ever going to forgive her. I don't blame her. Don't forgive that chick. She don't deserve to be forgiven. She ain't even asking to be forgiven because in her mind, she ain't
How
do
about
nothing
that?
wrong.
How
Mm-hmm.
about that?
And
How
I
about
would,
that?
I would, cause Lord Jesus. I think I would have wanted to curse my mother. I don't know if I would have done it, but at the level you have messed up my high school career. You've been effing with me and my high school friends since I was 12 years old. How am I supposed to move forward as a young adult? How? Nobody's gonna trust me anymore. Nobody's gonna want to be around me. Nobody's gonna be my friend. How am I supposed to move forward
The
as a young
people
adult?
already don't in the school barely F with her to begin with.
But they really ain't effing with her now because Owen was like, it's a no go for me. He was like, oh no, I
We
can't
won't
be
even
around.
talk to her.
Yeah, it's like you have said these harmful things to us, these disgusting and vile things to us for no reason, for no reason out of the blue. And how are we supposed to forgive your child for the things you did? Like, no, no, it's. You ruin this child's life. You ruin your daughter's life and these other children's lives. You ruin your family. You got these other parents arguing back and forth about these damn cell phones and this texting about changing the number, not changing them. You got everybody in an uproar. Everybody windmills at their house because of your monkey ass.
Yep. I wonder if it was like some get back from, you know, 'cause they all grew up together too. Like, is it some got some get back? Somebody did something to Owen's mom to do something to her when they was younger. Like, what's really going on?
Because why? Like, but she was obsessed with this boy, so it had to be beyond something from a child. That chick's crazy. And who has all this time, 22 months, to send text messages every day to these different people on this different level? Man, come on. She was very unemployed. She was underemployed because she had too much time on. She needed a hobby. That's what YouTube is for. She should have clicked her button and turned the camera on because when I ain't got nothing to do or I feel like I'm finna go into depression state, God damn it, I got to get on this YouTube. Okay? That's what YouTube is for. Find you something to do. You could have made arts and crafts, you know, shit. I don't know, woodworks or something. Something. You say you ain't had nothing else to do. You was just had time on your hands because you was under girl.
Girl.
My mama ain't finna do nothing like that either. She ain't got time. But did she lose her job prior to her doing this, or was she? I don't know. I don't know.
No, her problem was more than just losing her job or being bored and not having nothing to do. One, she ain't had the sense that God gave her roach. Two, her elevator didn't go all the way up. Three, she wanted that damn boy. Four, she wanted to be her damn daughter. Like it went beyond. We
Yeah.
can't equate her to our boring. Our boring is not her boring.
She
Right.
probably lost her job because of this.
Probably so. But
She
That
you
probably
said
part,
was doing
every
that
damn
some.
time.
part right there, exactly.
Yeah, she probably was too running late for work because she been up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning sending goddamn text messages 30 and 40 a damn day. Like you had these phones
Who knows? She
ringing.
might have even been stalking somebody at the damn job. I
That's
don't put
what I'm
nothing
saying. That's
past
what I'm
her ass.
saying. I had a friend. What my friend, her girlfriend. She had a tech job, and she was at work, and she did that remote access thing to her girlfriend's computer because she couldn't figure some stuff out with the work computer, and they fired her. So I will bet you, I'm like 99% positive she lost some jobs because she violated some type of, she was using company stuff for the effery that she was doing, because she probably was using their phones and covering her tracks, and
Mm-hmm.
cover her tracks really, really well at first, because she got caught on some stupid shit using text now.
Yeah, this is crazy. And Caribbean gal, I just realized Margot Banks, from Hunting Wives. I just realized who that was, Caribbean gal.
I still haven't watched that.
Oh, child, that shit is crazy. Okay.
These white women,
Um,
they be running amok.
Miss Renee, I don't know what she was doing with the money. Well, she didn't have a job, so she wasn't doing. I don't know. Hell, they had an eviction notice.
They
They
said
had
they
a
moved 4 times, didn't they?
huh?
Exactly.
They had to move four
Obviously, she was
fucking times.
taking the husband money too. He was leaving her to be in charge of everything.
Mm-mm. Yeah, she tried to cuddle. They tried to cuddle after what she did. I was mad they tried to cuddle. Well, they coddled her after what she did. Yes, that's what you're saying, Torian. Yeah, she did get coddled because she didn't get enough damn time. She should have had, like I said, a year per damn text message sent. So that was disgusting. She should have been there to death do her part.
Yeah, she
Okay.
should have had more charges because I know they tried to bring 5 charges against her, but she only went down for 2, and
It's
that got
probably
her
because she
19
pled
months, which
guilty.
was the max.
Probably because she pled guilty. They probably, because they said they needed her to confess for this case to go, because they really had was only two. I think they said two of the calls they were able to trace back to her. It probably, I know, like on Law and Order, when they want, like I was watching it yesterday, and this man was like killing young boys, and they couldn't find the last boy who he was, or where he like left his body, and they made a deal with him like that he can die in jail if he told them where the other body was. So maybe if she confessed to all of the stuff, they gave her like a reduced sentence, and if she said because she did give a speech at the court but she blamed it on her childhood trauma. I
Well,
don't know.
Callie Nola says there are so many texts. I'm almost convinced that she built some type of AI bot. She might have, but she too dumb to realize the IP addresses is gonna mess her up. So I mean, like,
When she was at work, she probably could disguise her IP address and put it
yeah,
off on somebody at their job.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Did she go to jail? She served. Oh, you talking about the other lady? Summer Sunshine said, one of my best friend's mom slept with the quarterback of our senior year. We were all humiliated. Took her years to
Mm,
forgive her mom. Baby, I don't know if I can forgive my
damn.
mom. I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. That's some deep shit.
But that's her mom, and that's her only child. She was like, it's affecting me not having my mom around. So she definitely got a touch of Stockholm.
And I'm glad she didn't have any other kids because that would have been so disgusting if she had more than that one child.
I think if she had more kids, she wouldn't have been obsessed with her daughter like that.
I don't know. I don't know. And then you telling the child she's ugly, baby. She ain't ugly. You the one ugly like a damn.
Girl, and you could see the craziness in her eyes. All of them crazy people got the same dead look in their freaking eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying.
And then she want to blame it on her previous trauma. Talking about it was resurfacing. How did it surface to you talking to your child like she was somebody you couldn't stand, and then saying these things and how? I guess it's levels to the shit, and I don't understand. I don't want to understand, but goodness gracious, the stuff you did that happened to you in back in the day, that make you do this?
No,
I
it
don't get it.
doesn't.
That ain't that I want to understand. I can't.
They don't make you do that.
Because I wonder what triggered her to go there. Like what triggered it? Because something had to flip the switch.
She said when the girl started dating, she got triggered.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it
I
is.
don't know how
Say
true
no
it
more.
is, but
Say no more. That sounds about right. Because why? I mean, you didn't want her to let her grow up, but you want her to kill herself. You want her to jump off a bridge. You want them to kill her if she ain't kill. Like how? How? I guess you want her to grow up, so you want her to die. Then I guess you want to have a damn funeral. Okay, your ass should have been one dead. That's what you should have been. Because this is stupid. How much do you want to bet the town is getting a real? Well, ain't but 20 people in the town, so I don't know. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. I'm
oh, I got cake flour up here.
I don't know.
Does
Net
flour expire?
That's Torian says, I'm glad the dad politely Torian, he did politely kick her out. He may have more aggressive had the cops been there. He may have been more aggressive had the cops not been there, and he used the daughter as a shield. Yeah, I'm glad he did, because he was like, your parents got to come get you. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to call them. I'm gonna call them. They already on the way. And she was like, no, I can't leave my daughter. What you mean you can't leave your daughter? The child you told to jump off a bridge and unalive herself. You love her. You can't be without her. Girl, shut up. Shut up. The girls on social media telling their stories. They don't need to tell nothing.
Yeah,
Especially
I saw
Chloe.
that, and I was like,
Chloe need to
yeah,
be
no,
quiet.
I don't need to see it, and I don't need to hear it. I saw them up there.
Caribbean Gal, I said in the beginning, at the top of the live, I thought that was a bit much for them to do the way they were doing, like they going out on dates, not dates, but they having family gatherings. I just thought that was too much. That was just me personally. I'm a prude like that in a way. Yeah, they all on social media. Chloe need to shut up because Chloe is a bully. So girl, you get nothing from me. Okay. Uh it did start doing COVID, so she had nothing to do when the world was shut down. But you know when the world was shut down, what I started doing, I started making crafts. I started making coasters out of resin and acrylic. I started learning how to do my nails. I started doing woodworks, making plant stands. I started making stands for the yards for people. I stayed at Lowe's, and my husband bought me a drill. He bought me a paint gun. He bought me paintbrushes. He bought me stain. I did all that when COVID came. So that's what Bucket should have did. Bucket should have found her something to do. Because I did. I sure did. I couldn't stop painting. I was painting my kitchen. I was painting so many stands. I was pumping them plant stands out so fast, I couldn't go to sleep. So that's what she should have did. Instead of texting these kids these vulgar ass messages and being so involved in these children's lives, you should have found you a craft. Because that's what you should have done. I think he would have cussed her out at the cops. Yeah, but he almost cussed her out. Between the washer and dryer, she would have been between the washer and the dryer. What is it crazy? He and our flower girls and ring bears. Oh my gosh, my uncle's first wedding in the 70s. I was so angry with both. She was always let us drink underage. Oh wow, summer sunshine. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a lot, Shelps. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't mean to change the subject. Do you know anything about cake flour? I want to try to make a pound cake, I found some cake flour in my cabinet, but it said it expired. Best used by March 2020.
Ooh. Somebody
No.
responded about Sheb said yes, flour expires.
Okay. You wouldn't think it does, but I guess it does.
Yes, mom is out of jail already. She only did 19 months. She only did 19 months.
Yeah, she is sitting on this documentary like she's not the one. She's speaking the whole time like she's not the one who did this.
Somebody said, "Is it self-rising?" I think you talking about cake flour. Yeah, cake flour.
I do have self-rising flour. Can I substitute that for cake flour?
Torian, she do look like
Let me know.
Dennis the Menace when he put them chicklets in them pants.
She did. She had a rotten tooth. Her right tooth.
Yeah, she did. It was black up top. I said, "Oh, we got a Snickers tooth." Okay. I thought she served less than a year. She served 19 months. Wasn't it 19 months? See, she should have served more time than the shit went on. The shit went on for 22 months. She should have served more time than that. Why she didn't get, but she got a slap on the wrist, okay? And she was still able to talk to this child after this went on. She was talking to the child via email. I think that's some bullshit. I do. Yes, I think it was crazy. Like, why is she still able to talk to her? Then you gonna tell her you love her, you love her. I love you, monkey, curly monkey head. Girl, shut up. Miss Janae say you probably could use. She say you could probably use it, but she wouldn't. What you finna make?
I was gonna make a pound cake. Not tonight. I'm not gonna make it tonight. But it said don't use this. Don't substitute the
Okay.
cake flour for self-rising flour.
Well, all you can do is sift it. If it's cake flour, you just need to sift it real good, right?
It said use cornstarch. Use 2 tablespoons. Take out 2 tablespoons of cake flour. I mean flour, and put in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and sift it a
Oh,
couple
okay,
of times.
okay. Kelly, I'm with you. It was so vulgar. I was embarrassed. I was like, what? Like, who talks like this? I'm with you, Kelly. It was very vulgar. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. It was the thing she was saying. Like, I don't even say certain body parts around my kids. And you want to talk about cum dumping and BJs
Oh, that
and
was so disgusting. It was.
yeah,
It really
she was
was.
nasty. She was nasty. She was very nasty. Like,
Very
girl,
nasty girl. Very
like
nasty girl.
what are you trying to protect your daughter from by saying these things?
Right.
He gonna stick his hand and his penis inside of girl, and we DTF down to it. Girl, what? These are 12, 13, 14-year-old children. Why should they be involved in those types of things anyway? So why is that? And
Yeah,
that's
like why
what
are you
really
even putting
bothered
that
me so
on
bad. They
them?
were babies. They couldn't even get a beginner's permit. They couldn't even drive. Like, what is it? Ah, she was sentenced to 9 months to serve less than 12. She was. She served less than 12 months, Kira. I
Wow.
missed that part. If she served less than 12 months, then I'm upsetter than what I thought I was. Okay, this is crazy.
You know, it must be something to be a white woman in this country.
Kendra needs to be on the list. She needs to be on something. I said yes. Use it because it was here about the. Oh, you want to? Oh, you want to hear about the effed up cake? Well, she will cuss your ass out on her channel tomorrow if she use that shit. She gonna be like, she's always fake. You Southern South Carolina.
I'm gonna try to use the not the self rising flour, the other flour with the corn. So we'll see, because I might mess this thing up because I've seen too many different recipes. I'm gonna be freestyling, so we'll see how it come out. I used to
Right.
cook
Who
on
is gonna use
Sundays.
that language? That was crazy. That was crazy. Most parents don't want their kids thinking of okay. Like, why are we even talking? Why is that even a conversation?
About the sex.
Yeah, about the sex, about all of that. Like, why? He don't want to. What she said? He don't want to. he want to do more
Yeah,
than just
she should have got
oh
some
man.
type of a child abuse
She
charge.
should have gotten. She should be on a pedophile, a pedophile list. She should be on the watch,
Because you
neighborhood
were
watch.
texting sexually explicit language to these children.
Yes, and they called it what cyber stalking, but that
Yeah.
wasn't cyber stalking. That was cyber sexual harassment. That was all of the negative things that could have been. That was so disgusting. Miss Renee said you can use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to 1 cup of gold medal flour. Take 2 teaspoons out and sift 4 to 5 times. All right, Miss
Okay.
Renee.
Miss Renee, I usually cook on Sundays, so I'm gonna cook it probably on either Thursday or Sunday.
My sister said she would love to hear you cuss out. She's so stupid.
She said what?
She would love to hear you cuss out.
The white lady?
No, my sister would if your cake get messed up.
It probably will. It's my first pound cake, so I am practicing.
Mm.
So I
Well,
see somebody put 8 eggs, somebody put 5. Somebody put a little bit of butter, somebody put a whole pound of butter. So I'm going to go through these recipes. I usually look at the recipes on YouTube before I make anything and like do a hybrid of what I see on YouTube.
yeah, Miss Renee
And I
is a
usually try to
professional.
find like
They do that shit all the time.
a black woman from the South, try to see what they doing.
Abuse, endangerment, and other issues. I can't say yes. That's what she needs to do. She does. Did you? Oh, I Caribbean Gale starting stuff from last night.
How about the what? Which
The
part?
ice.
Listen, I was just outside before we came in here, and I saw one of them MFers, and they was looking me up and down. And I was like, mm-hmm. But I was with one of my big homies, so they weren't going, they weren't going to say nothing. Y'all like to jump people that's 10 times smaller than you. You ain't going to do nothing.
Oh, well, that was it, guys. That was it for the crazy, insane, uncomfortable Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. Documentary, as they kept saying, documentary. On the unknown number high school catfish.
That'll
Live
do it.
chow down with Richie B and Tamika's Den. Um, so let's see. And I tried to show everybody's comment because we was talking so much. I didn't, I tried to post them and then start reading at the end. But I want to thank everybody for coming through. I can't call everybody's name, but it was a bunch of y'all in here tonight. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for being here. I showed your comment, so that's my hello to you and thank you.
Thank you to all my bees, Richie and the bees. If y'all
Please.
want, I'm in here cooking for a little while, probably for another hour. I can come on if y'all want.
You know they want you to come on so you can talk about what happened last night.
I
Yes,
took the
Kendall.
video down.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because we got the girl Mika talking about pow-powing people and saying people's names and stuff, so I took it down. I don't know. I might put it back up. Edit it, put it back up.
Well, that's that on that. Tamika, what you got going on in your channel, darling?
All my reviews was late this week, but Sisters, All the Queens Men, Love at the Lockup is up, and of course, we did the season finale of Club Eden Live. Child, that was a finale. So if y'all didn't see any of those, check those out. If you didn't see the self care or what you should be watching on my little healthcare journey, check it out. Run the numbers up. I appreciate it. Other than that, I'm just gonna be joining the ladies for lives. I may not be doing too many of my own reviews, but I'll still be around in the YouTube streets, even if it's some shorts or something. I know we got Reasonable Doubt, Satima, and Beauty in the Black coming up, so I'm looking forward to those. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure y'all hit the like and y'all subscribe to everybody if you haven't already. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Tamika. And Richie B, what you got going on?
I am, like I said, I'll be trying to make a pound cake. I did the peach cobbler. Right now, I'm doing stewed chicken. Um, I think it's something else to make on Sunday. And business as usual over here.
Okay. Well, Richie she do 5+ hour lives. talking ish about everything going on in these YouTube streets, not YouTube streets, in the social media
Twitter.
streets, in the
Yeah.
Twitter streets. Yeah, she does a plethora of things over there, you know. So please go check her out. It's Richie B, as you see it on the screen. She is a hoot. And she cooks on Sunday. She cooks live.
I
And she
cook,
have
I
yeah,
fight, you don't know what you're gonna get on this channel.
she be policing the streets. She go grocery shopping. Richie do everything. So please go in and subscribe to her channel. Let's get our girl to 400. Well, let's get her to 500 subscribers so she can start getting some change over there. Okay, let's get her to
Thank you.
500
I would
subscribers.
appreciate that.
Please and thank you. And for me, I think tomorrow we'll be doing Wednesday season 2 episode 5. I think it's called Hide and Woe Seek. And we'll be doing that tomorrow. On Sunday, I think me and Tamika are gonna go and do Beauty in Black. So if you all have not checked that out, I think it comes out tomorrow. So we'll be, not tomorrow. It comes out on Thursday. So we'll be, catching up on that, and then we'll be going live hopefully on Sunday to review maybe the first 2 episodes. I think they're gonna drop 8 episodes for season 2. It's season 2 or season 3, Tamika? Season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Season 2, yeah. So season 2, and then just keep your notification bells on. Please also subscribe to Tamika's Den. She does everything. She does all things, just about everything on BET Plus. She does things on Star. She does Power, BMF. Um, we do the Tyler Perry shows together. She does her own recap. She does Love After Lockup. Um, she doesn't do reality TV other than Love After Lockup. So, but you'll go over there and subscribe to Tamika's Den. She has a lot of stuff going on over there, and she get them people HE double hockey sticks. Okay, she cuss their ass out real bad, and I love it. Okay. But if nothing else, guys, I want to thank you all for coming through, and we're gonna be out of here.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.